Мы ждем 10 секунд, да? An interview about you. Hello children, my name is Vera. I am happy today. How are you today? Write a number in the chat. If you are happy, write number 1. If you are angry, write number 2. If you are worried, write number 3. If you are excited, write number 4. If you are tired, write number 5. And if you are sad, write number 6. Представьте, что скоро вам предстоит давать интервью, а для этого вам необходимо сказать о том, как прошел ваш день. Для этого давайте выполним маленькое задание. Match the numbers with the letters. Number 1, wake up. So, look at the pictures. Which picture should we choose for number 1? Which picture is for wake up? So, write your numbers in the chat. Ага. Ага, B, I see. I think it's picture B. So let's check. Number 1, B. Yes, you're right. Number 2, wash one's face. Which picture is wash one's face? Write the letter in the chat. Letter C. Let's see. Yes, wash one's face is C. The next one, have breakfast. Which picture is for have breakfast? Yes, C, that's right. And have breakfast. Write the letter in the chat. Letter A. A, okay, let's check. Yes, it's letter A. The next one, get dressed. Which picture will you choose for get dressed? Write the letter in the chat. D. Well, let's see. Yes, it's D. You're right. Once again, go to bed. Which letter should you write for go to bed? Let's check. Yes, it's D. Number 2, do one's homework. Which letter will you choose for do one's homework? Let's check. So, C, let's check. Yes, do one's homework is C, picture C. And the next one, watch TV. Which letter will you choose for watch TV? Which picture is correct? B. Let's see. Yes, it's B. And the last one, go to school, number 4. So, which picture is correct for go to school? Let's check. It is A, picture A. So you were right. Now, look. How many stars should we put for this word? I always do my homework after school. Always. How many stars should we put for always? 0, 1, 2, or 3? Write the number in the chat for always. Let's see. Yes, it's 3. You're right. We never go to school in the evening. Never. How many stars should we put for never? Write the number in the chat for never. Let's see. Yes, it's 0. Never is 0. I sometimes watch TV in the evening. Sometimes. How many stars should we put for sometimes? Write the number in the chat. Let's see. Yes, 1 star. Oh, you wrote 2. No, it's 1. I usually go to bed early. Usually. Look, usually. How many stars should we put for usually? Write the number in the chat. So, it's 2. Usually, it's 2 stars. Now, it's time for our interview. Tell about yourself. How often do you do these things? We can do things never, sometimes, usually, or always. And what about you? Wake up early. How often do you wake up early? Write the number in the chat. Usually. I see. Usually wake up early. Okay. Let's move on. Wash my face in the morning. How often do you wash your face in the morning? 1. Never. 2. Sometimes. 3. Usually. And 4. Always. Write the number in the chat which is true about you. Usually, yes. Okay, let's move on. I see. How often do you do this? Have ice cream for breakfast. How often do you do this? Write the number in the chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's see. So write your answer in the chat. Never. Me too. Maybe someone does it sometimes. Oh, you sometimes have ice cream for breakfast. Wow, you're a lucky one. Okay, so let's move on. Watch TV after school. How often do you watch TV after school? Number 1, never. Number 2, sometimes. Number 3, usually. And number 4, always. Write the number in the chat. How often do you watch TV after school? Someone sometimes, usually. Never watch TV after school. Well, me too. Usually watch TV after school. I see. And the next one. Go to school on weekends. How often do you go to school on weekends? Write the number in the chat. 1, never. 2, sometimes. 3, usually. And 4, always. That's an interesting question. Write the number in the chat. Go to school on weekends. Never. You never go to school on weekends. Okay, I see. Never, yes, that's true. Go to bed early. How often do you go to bed early? Never, sometimes, usually, or always. Write a number in the chat which is true about you. How often do you go to bed early? That's interesting. Sometimes, usually, maybe always. Maybe you always go to bed early. Always go to bed early. That's great. Yes. Sometimes. I see. Now, порядок слов очень важен в английском языке. Порядок слов в предложении. Давайте посмотрим на табличку. We always have breakfast in the morning. We, подлежащее, have breakfast, сказуемое, и наречие always всегда стоит между подлежащим и сказуемым. So, let's see how well you remember that. Put the words in the correct order and choose the correct sentence. Number 1. So, which sentence is correct? Let's see A, B, or C. Write the letter in the chat. Number 1. A, B, or C? C. Okay, let's check. Yes, that's right. I never eat chocolate for breakfast. Number 2. A, B, or C? Which sentence is correct for number 2? A. Let's check. I sometimes watch TV after school. Yes, it's letter A. Yes, great. Now C. Number 3. Which sentence is correct for number 3? A, B, or C? Write the number in the chat. Number 3. B. You think it's B? Let's check. Yes, it's B. I usually wake up early. You were right. And number 4. Which is correct answer for number 4? A, B, or C? Write the number in the chat. C. Let's see if you are correct. Yes, you are right. It's C. Great job. Wow. Look. What is that? That's a text. But I can't read it. I can't read it. Help me to read this story. To read it, we should change the pictures into the words. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. Look. You should change the pictures into the words. Here we have 2 pictures. So please write 2 numbers in the chat for each picture. Write 2 numbers to complete this sentence. Write the numbers in the chat. Okay, let's check. 1 and 11. Yes, you are correct. That's good. Now look here. Two numbers as well. We have 2 pictures, so write 2 numbers. 2 correct numbers in the chat. Let's see. How will you do that? Write the numbers in the chat. So, 2 numbers. You think it's 9 and 8. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's correct. Let's move on. Now, here we only have 1 picture, so we should write only 1 number. Now, choose the correct number and write it in the chat. So, 1 number. Write the answer in the chat. The correct number. Number 5. Let's see. Go to school. Yes, it's number 5. Now, look. Here we have 4 pictures. But write first 2 numbers before and these 2 pictures and write 2 numbers, okay? Just 2 correct numbers for the first 2 pictures. Two numbers in the chat. Please write the numbers in the chat. 2 and 6. Always do my homework. Let's see. Yes, 2 and 6. Yes, that's right. Okay. And look at the another 2 pictures. Okay, which numbers? Someone already written. Let's see. Another 2 pictures. What would you write for the other 2 pictures? 3 and 10. Let's see. Sometimes 3. Watch TV 10. You were correct. Wow, you're so clever. And look here. We have 2 pictures, so write 2 numbers. Look at the pictures and choose the correct numbers. Write them in the chat. And we will check. Uh-huh, 4 and 7. Let's see. 4, never. And 7, go to bed. There, that's true. Wow, look, that's the text. Thank you, now we can read it. Let's read it together. I usually wake up early. I get dressed and have breakfast. Then I go to school. When I get back from school, I always do my homework and sometimes watch TV. I never go to bed late. That's great job, thank you. I could read it now, thank you very much. Well done. Okay, you were really great today. Did you like the lesson? Look, write the number in the chat. Did you like the lesson? Write the number in the chat. I want to know, did you like the lesson? Let's see, 4. Oh, that's great. Thank you, that's great. Okay. И не забывайте, пожалуйста, присылать свои письма, рисунки на электронный адрес Пеликаши. Можете видеть его на слайде. Какие-то пожелания, рисунки. Мы будем рады их получить. Почитаем обязательно и ответим. Спасибо всем. Goodbye. Goodbye.